cock it back. It doesn't take too much, but I am putting some pressure on it, so it's not too bad if you cock it back, but try to really pull back. I can tell you right now, that's a good squeeze right there. I mean, if you're gonna push it, you better fall forward with it pretty good, because that's a hard squeeze, man. It's like, don't worry, you have your fingers will work out. The other drawback is, obviously, this does not have a slide lock. The only time this locks back is if you're at your last round, the chamber has been fired, it'll lock back. Other than that, the only way you can lock this back is you have to use an empty mag, slap that in there, and then pull it back. Then from there you can release the mag, and the chamber is now, the slide is back. That's the only way you can get it. Either fire the last round, or you have to put an empty mag into it to pull it back to lock in. There is no slide lock, unfortunately. But other than that, the gun takes apart beautifully. I mean, let me put this forward again. So to simply take apart this gun, all you do is you grab the finger guard here, and you can pull it down depending if you're left or right. And I just take my thumb after I take it out of the hole here. You see, you can kind of see it here. Try the light kind of see where it is right here. And I'm just going to simply pull it out of the hole and put some back pressure on it so it doesn't slide back in it. Simply pull back the slide and pull let it walk forward. It comes right off the gun. There it is, pretty simple. There's your spring, trigger assembly, and your barrel. Pretty simple to clean, easy, and other than it being 100 pounds, this thing weighs a ton. When they built this thing is like a rock. So when you're concealed carry, you know it's there. And if you run out of bullets, if 7 rounds can't stop them, throw it at them. This thing will knock the guy out. That's the only downfall, is why I'm getting a different gun. Well, not only because the 380 doesn't really pack too big of a punch, but it's sheer weight. It weighs a lot. I can't tell you exactly what it weighs. My smaller scale, it just wouldn't measure it because it just weighs too much for it. Alright, to simply assemble it, simply walk this part in through again, making sure that this is still pushed out. I put a little back pressure on it, or you can see it slides right in, so you got to pull it out and walk it just a little bit to the left. First out, put the barrel in and walk it back. Use your hand, make sure you're clear of that bolt, of that injection port, I'm sorry. Simply walk it back, you hear it click, walk it forward, and then you can take your gun, put it in, it's ready to fire. For this demonstration, I'll put the mag back in, lock slide back, inject it. Sorry guys, if you're a lefty, this gun ain't for you. If you're right-handed, it's the best gun for you. If you're left-handed, sorry, you just have to put up with it. I think both Walter PPKs and the S's are the same way. Alright, just quick here on the ammo I use. I use the defensive round for home use. It's the Federal defensive round here. Not too shabby. We still wouldn't get hit by that. And just for everyday use, for going to the range, I'm sorry, it's going to be, I just use whatever's on sale at Remington. If you get some other thing else pretty cheap. These are a little pricey though. Kind of a $18 or so for 50 of them, which, give and take your wallet, it can be a lot, it can be not. But I just use a standard, just anything to shoot some paper with. I ain't gonna use these more expensive defensive rounds to shoot paper with, obviously, but I never had any problems with any jams or anything like that. I used a 95 grain for the Remington here. Seems to work fine, cycles the gun fine, no jams. The quality of the round is very good, and for the money I can't go wrong. The one thing you do have to realize, this is a small pistol. Even though it is a heavy pistol, it is still a small pistol. And when you're firing the gun, you have your hands on it, you're firing the gun, you'll notice that this thing will want to pop out of your hands if you don't have a good hold of it, and you will catch your brass as it being shot out of the brass port here. So be careful. Well, be careful. Obviously, you're always going to be careful with a handgun, but when you're shooting it, you'll notice that your hand will want to kirk to the right a little bit. I'm sorry, to the left, and you'll be finding that you'll be catching that brass. And the gun shot the round. Obviously, the shell will be dispensed out here, and you actually catch the round as it's trying to be injected out for the next round to go in, because you're flinched with the gun, because it is a small gun platform and it gives a little bit of a punch. That's one thing to be aware of. Other than that, besides weighing a lot, this has been a great gun. I do suggest, though, if you're gonna get one, get the stainless steel one. Yeah, it's a little shiny. I mean, it's not as shiny as this is. This is a kind of a polish. It's kind of an off duller stainless steel, but this is the blackened one, or the blued. I'm sorry. This is the blued one, and I clean this gun like it's like a Ferrari, and it's still, after time and use and being in weather, it's starting to pit. It needs to be redone again, and I don't know if you can pick this up on the camera at all, but you can see that in small spots like right here, and especially if you get these aftermarket grips, this back here, this back strap actually covers up part of the metal of the gun, because the original part of the hand grips just went on both sides here and here. This was exposed metal. Well, now after you put it on, if you don't take these grips off every once in a while to clean them, you'll find out that eventually the climate or the elements will get to it, and that will cause it to pit too. So kind of steering away from all blued guns for a while now. I'm going all stainless, aluminum. But all in all, this is a great gun. Obviously, you can't mount any aftermarket optics on here. It's a fixed iron sight. This guy looks like a little. You think that it's a glow? Actually, it just looks like a white dot. It looked like it was painted on by the company just to help give some target recognition. But other than that, it's a pretty straightforward gun. I would buy it again if I had a choice, but I'd probably go stainless over the blued. Any more questions, let me know.